You're freshly out of school, sir.
I'm freshly out of college, madam.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Hello,
Hi.
everyone, and not no one. I am up to 2 subscribers, which reminds me. Hi, Mom. Hi, Aunt Judy. Glad you found out YouTube. We're doing Are You Smarter Than a 5th Grader Wechsler edition today. And that means that we both just took the Wechsler exam. I have 100 as my score.
I'm gonna say 90 for me, okay? Even it out.
So, the Wechsler exam gives you a range, and so I split the difference for my range. Sam just split the difference for her range in her head. Her range was 87 to 95, and the difference for her meant 90. We're gonna help her out a little bit and say 91.
Thanks, friend.
We are going to play Are You Smarter Than a 5th Grader? And we were practicing with a couple of questions. And
Which of the following words can be used as an adjective? Does it describe a verb?
she doesn't know what an adjective describes.
I don't.
We tried to find Are You Smarter Than a 5th Grader, but the internet, for whatever reason, doesn't really have that game anymore. They just have a bunch of different tests and stuff that's kind of similar to it. So we're taking a 5th grade literacy test. And I'm going to let Sam take this one, and then I'm going to take one myself. Read the sentence, look for the phrase that completes the sentence correctly. The team blank plays baseball. The team did not want, refused to, or refusing to, thought about, loved to.
Loved to.
Loved to play baseball. Which is the correct way to close a letter? Capital yours, capital truly, period. Capital yours, lowercase truly, comma. Capital yours, capital truly, colon. Capital yours, truly.
The one with the comma.
The Second Continental Congress chose who to lead the Continental Army? John Adams, John Hancock, Benedict Arnold, or George Washington?
No, okay.
The British hired 30,000 troops for Germany to help them fight the colonists.
See, yeah. Keep talking.
These mercenaries, or blank, were the blank.
Redcoats and Paul Revere's Riders. My final answer.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, the Whigs.
What is 1,285 rounded to the nearest hundred?
1290, 1280, 1300.
Okay. Which layer of the earth do humans actually live on? So Sam got this question.
Crust!
Alright, air pressure is measured with what instrument? She also got this one, and if she gets it wrong, I'm going to be real upset.
Barometer.
Okay. Which decimal is the smallest amount?
I still think it's the first one, but I don't know if I'm right.
Okay. Quakers, such as William Penn, practiced a religious belief called tolerance. Which of the following term means the same as tolerance?
Acceptance.
I think that's the answer that they're looking for, but just as like a by the by, acceptance and tolerance are actually 2 very different things. Where would 2 3/4 be found on the number line?
I think I picked L&M. Let's just go with what I picked.
We tramped through the mall parking lot like a gaggle of geese.
So like, I'm going to say a simile.
I helped her with this before too.
Oh, look, a new one. Oh, no.
Jane rents ice skates at noon. The charges are $5 for the first hour and 50 cents per every quarter hour thereafter. Her rental charges are $6.50. What time does she return the skates?
So, to me, I confused myself, but with a little more help, I would have picked 1:45 in general, because I would have just assumed 1:45 p.m.
Okay. Who established a colony in Maryland where they could worship freely?
I'm going to say the Puritans. I don't know. I literally don't know.
Okay, blank told me I couldn't go to the movies tonight.
Select the proper way to capitalize the word or words that complete the sentence. I would have picked the last one.
Okay.
Do you capitalize mom and dad?
Yeah.
You do?
Because that's
like
how I address them.
So it's like a...
It's a proper way of saying them. That's
Okay.
their name to me.
Okay.
Which of the figures are congruent? Oh, fun fact. We actually had to look up this word earlier when we were doing our practice rounds.
So 1 and 4. Because they're the same. Boom! Ooh.
You got an 80.
Yeah.
All right.
Not bad.
We're going to finish that one.
I probably would have been about a 60. I probably would have been the average with the rest of the world.
You would have probably been on par with like a regular 5th grader.
Yes.
Without my help. Mm-hmm. All right. We're going to take my test now.
Your turn.
All right, guys. We got my test pulled up now.
For someone older than 10 years old, a normal heart beats on average how many times per minute?
I feel like I should know this to be like a healthy individual.
Someone older than 10 years
I want to say 120 to 140 because 60 to 100 seems like it's a little low.
I think it was B.
Incorrect. 50 people got that one right, though. So only half people know what that is. Okay, which bone protects your heart? Oh, that's your,
It's showing you.
It's showing me the rib cage, but technically what protects your heart is this plate right here, the breastplate.
The breastbone.
Are you kidding me?
That's because they showed you that. But you're right. It's gonna be your.
See, I don't think these questions are super accurate.
School.
What does the cardiovascular system do? Pumps blood and oxygen? Circulates blood and oxygen around your body.
What is the closest star to Earth?
Oh.
Orion, the North Star, the Moon, or the Sun?
The sun.
Shadow on Earth during the lunar
Lunar
eclipse, half moon, solar eclipse, new moon.
Wait, solar eclipse, because a solar eclipse is when it eclipses the sun.
See, I would have just taken lunar because I would have jumped the gun, but you maybe.
Yeah, the lunar eclipse is when the moon gets cut off. So the moon casts a shadow when it's a solar eclipse.
Yeah. What causes tides?
All right, so before I look up the answers, as I move it down, I know that the tides are caused by the moon pulling on gravity. So it's going to be the moon and the sun.
I knew that one. So what attaches muscle to bone? Really? This is just like the NCLEX! Come on.
The NCLEX is the national exam that we have to take in order to get our licenses.
And that's all we need to talk about. Go ahead.
Tendons.
What part of bones make blood cells?
Oh, fun fact. I am actually on a registry for people who give marrow, which is what I believe it is. But if you are a person that's interested in that, I'm probably going to actually do a video about them later on, but they're called The Gift of Life. Their registry is super duper simple to do. Basically, they just send you a box, you swab your mouth, and then they match you with someone that has similar marrow to yours. They fly you out for free, extract it, fly you back home. It's pretty simple.
Cool.
So, soft marrow.
Yay!
Yay!
Dun, dun, dun. A food chain begins when a plant eats an insect, an animal or insect eats a plant, an animal eats other animals, a human eats a plant.
When a plant eats an insect, only a couple plants do that, though. Yeah. Wait. Okay, this is a thinker. This is a thinking question. I'm going to say when an animal eats an insect or a plant.
I would have chose that. What is the greenhouse effect?
Oh, so before I even look at the answers. But basically, it's where the sun's rays beat down onto the earth, and then when it tries to escape back out through our atmosphere, all the carbon molecules that are caught up in our atmosphere actually prevent the heat from receding back out. Gases are trapped in the Earth's atmosphere and warm Earth. So this is global warming, so it's A.
Yup. What causes disease? Look at all that.
Germs.
Pathogens.
Oh, pathogens. Okay. Well, because I'm a smart person, I'm going to say vaccines, because those cause so many illnesses.
Yeah.
You have a daughter. Pathogen. Blank
organism is an organism with only one cell. Plankton, embryo, uno. There's the Spanish in me. Uno salior. Multicellular.
Okay, it's unicellular, because uni means one.
Uno. Charles Darwin came up with the theory of...
Relativity. No.
I was like, wait a minute. I know this one.
Evolution.
What is extinction?
Oh, it's when an entire species is completely wiped off the face of the earth.
So, like in 100 years?
Possibly. All right, so I have one more question. This is my last one.
No. What is a force that occurs when one object rubs against another object?
Friction.
Friction, conduction, radiation, magnetism,
Magnetism.
magnetism.
It's friction.
Uh,
Correct. Woohoo!
you got pictures. Still not fair.
Oh, she's just being bitter. All right, guys, so we thought that we were finished, but Sam really wants to redeem herself. So we're going to continue my test from where it left off. So we're at question number 15. We're going to go to question 30. My point total is 130, so we'll subtract 130 from whatever the final score is to show what hers is. Hopefully she can redeem herself.
Let's hope.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What is condensation? Is it when gas changes into liquid? When liquid freezes? When liquid changes into gas? When ice becomes steam?
Oh my goodness.
Condensation.
So all I know is that when it like it's cold, well not cold, but like gas changes to liquid, ice becomes steam. Yeah, gas to liquid. Am I wrong? Oh thank God. It's like that's the only one that makes sense.
So technically that wasn't totally correct because that's per se. The three types of pulley systems are fixed, movable, and compound, sling, transferable, or immovable. Okay, I'm going to show you up here again. It's fixed, movable, and you can get it from context.
Immovable? Transferable? I don't know.
Are you going with immovable or transferable?
Let's do a C. Is it D?
Okay.
But a pulley... Okay, will you explain that to me then?
Okay.
A pulley is defined as one... Fixed... Oh, okay. A pulley is defined as being one of the three simple machines. The pulley, the lever, and the inclined plane. A fixed pulley describes a pulley that is secured to a single spot. Oh, a movable pulley is a pulley that moves with the load you're moving. The compound pulley system is a combination of fixed and movable. Oh, get drunk.
What helps an animal protect itself from predators?
Camouflage.
A, food. B, camouflage. C, fire.
Yes.
Or D, migration.
We all breathe fire. SOB.
I wish I knew how to do that like fire graphic, because then I would make fire come out of my mouth in the edit.
That'd be cool. Okay.
All right. A blank is a small cell that grows into a new plant. A stem cell, a spore cell, a flower, or a leaf. I'm really nervous about what your answer is going to be because I think I know you know what it is. Plant.
I'm gonna be a spore.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
You freaked me out. I was like gonna say spore, and
I
you're
was
like,
pretty sure you were going to say stem because it was a plant, but I'm like, a
No.
stem cell is what
For
humans
us.
have, yes.
I know some stuff. Oh.
All right. When an animal lays eggs, breathes air, and usually has scales, it is part of what family?
A duck. No, I'm just kidding. It's a reptile.
Okay. Good job. Good job, girl. All right. Your heart, blank.
Loves.
A, holds your emotions. B, is a muscle. C, all of the above. Or D, it carries carbon dioxide to your cells. Anyway,
It's all of the above, right? Or is it a muscle?
which one do you
Well,
want
it's a
all the above?
muscle. I'm gonna say all of the above. Was it a muscle?
Yeah, it's just a muscle. That was the only one that was correct. And what I was getting to was that technically,
Because of the.
even after we reoxidize, you still have a little bit of carbon dioxide in your blood, which gets pumped to the rest of you.
Like
What is the
food.
job of your heart? A, to make heat to keep your body warm. Wow, I can read. B, to control breathing. C, to carry oxygen to the body's cells. D, to pump blood through the body. I mean, if you want to get
Hold on.
technical again.
Hold on. Because we're no longer in 5th grade. We now went to 6th grade.
Oh,
And let me say something else. 6th grade was a rough year. I went from being innocent to learning things I didn't need to know. Here we go.
okay.
To make D.
D, okay. So she's super redeeming herself because now she's getting into 6th grade.
because that's helping me. Fuck.
Which
okay.
of the two bottom chambers of the heart that receives blood? Which one of the two bottom chambers of the heart that receives blood from the atrium and sends it to the heart through the artery?
Oh my god, okay. Hold on, I gotta remember. I learned this.
Is it the artery, ventricle, aorta, or vein? Which chamber?
Okay, so I'm gonna say it's either B or C.
Okay.
And my first gut was the aorta. But this is where I start second guessing myself.
Okay. Which one do you think?
I still think it's the aorta.
Is that your final answer?
Sure.
Okay.
Is it the ventricle? Damn it!
It's okay. Earth is the only planet in the solar system blank. A, with an atmosphere. B, rotates on an axis. C, with a moon. Or D, known to support life.
Well, known to support life, right?
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
Good job! I was gonna get real concerned.
like-
How many planets are in the solar system?
Do we count Pluto?
Looking at the answers, no.
I'm gonna say 9. But it's fucking C. I mean, it's C.
Okay, C. That's correct. All right, what is the function of the cell wall?
Isn't it C?
Yes.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay. The cell wall has a few different functions. It is flexible but provides strength to the cell, which helps protect the cell against physical damage. It also gives the cell shape and allows the organism to maintain a certain shape.
So all of these were correct.
Yeah. You're welcome, 6th grade.
Thanks. Good God. Okay. 4 more.
Joint.
Oh, sorry. Two bones joined together at the...
Ribs! Ribs!
At the ribs, the spine, the skeleton, or the joint.
Joint.
Thank God you knew that one.
I didn't know that. I'm having a lot more problems than I need to be.
That'd be real. Photosynthesis requires...
Milk.
A, water and oxygen. B, carbon dioxide, water, sunlight, and chlorophyll. C, sugar and oxygen.
Sugar
or
and
D,
oxygen.
energy.
All the way. B.
Okay. Thank God. Okay.
I know some things. Look, only 53% got that right.
Good job.
Oh.
What chemicals help break down food? Carbohydrates, lipids, enzymes, or minerals?
Enzymes. Dum, bum, 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 bum.
All right, I think this is your last question, actually. Oh, no, you have one more after this. Plant leaves use blank to capture light from the sun. A, chlorophyll. B, stomata. C, water. Or D, glucose.
I would choose A.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. I was like, this only makes sense. All right, let's see.
All right, blank traits are the copies of genes that can be passed from parents to offspring. A, inheritance. B, characteristics. C, heredity. Or D, maternity. Copies of genes that can be passed.
Characteristics? Or is it hereditary?
Heredity.
That was my first gut instinct.
Oh, oops.
Oh, it's okay.
Cool. All right, well, that concludes that then. So Sam's final score was 240 out of my 130.
So we're at 1...
So we're about even. There was only about 1 question margin that was... I mean, just do what makes you happy, and hopefully the knowledge that you need just follows you into whatever it is you do. And if you end up being almost 30 and one of your friends who's years younger than you decides to play Are You Smarter Than a 5th Grader and take the Wechsler exam, just turn down and say no.
Yeah, for sure. Don't be like, oh, that'll be fun!
It's okay. I love you.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.